Poo emojis in chat. Come on.
What am I missing?
He's here. He's on a big old poo, but he's here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me turn off this royalty-free banging tune that we've got going on. How are we, Chuggaloos? It's ChuggaVision once again. It's been on a hiatus, but we're back. How are you, Johnny?
I'm terrific now. Feeling much lighter, much better about myself.
Disappearing into the background.
Yeah, but it's a wonderful background. The more we see of it, the better.
The more we see. It's a wonderful background. Listen, do you want to talk about the background just for a second?
Yeah, I'll talk about the background. First of all, I want to know how you are. Nobody asks how you are, Levi, but here I am. I'm asking.
Well, Levi is doing very, very good. Thank you very much. I have very shiny eyes today. I don't know if you can tell. My eyes are quite shiny in comparison to yours.
Bug.
Thank you. Thank you. But otherwise, doing quite well. Feeling a little bit ropey. It's getting to the end of the work week, but we're here. We're about to release a song. It's going to be sick. Some of you have probably already heard it if you're not in the UK. And let's go. Let's go. We've got plenty to talk about. But first, talk about this background.
That's where you and I differ. So you're feeling a bit weathered. It's Thursday. You've got over the midweek hump. When you are clinically unemployable, every day's a Saturday for me. Every day's a Saturday. So yeah, I mean that moves us nicely on to the background, which like Bob Geldof, I will be living off this one for a little while. In terms of the I don't like Mondays, that's a tasteless recall to a Russell Brand joke from a long time ago, which is just triggered in my memory due to the recent Channel 4 documentary. Anyway, the background is it's I would say a parody of the ChuggaVision logo. Now, the way that I got this sorted out was I looked at the ChuggaVision logo and I went on and I changed a couple of letters, and lo and behold, I made a brand new background for this ChuggaVision based off the ChuggaVision logo. And to me, I'll try again. And to me,
to you,
yeah, to me, it looks
you
great.
then.
I think it looks great. Yeah.
Good. Everybody, give a round of applause to Johnny. Maybe send him some ladder emojis.
Is that
so there you go? That's not exactly right. Toby is correct. This is your crowning achievement. It's worth more than any song that you've ever written. We will use this going forward.
Thank you.
So, yeah, I just want everybody to know this background is all Johnny's doing. And we are releasing a song at midnight tonight. What we saying? What we saying?
I'm saying that I'm excited. I think so. It's one of the first. Right. When you know something and you know it well, it's like, okay, I'm going to try one more time. Have you ever had a bite of a chocolate bar after having a fizzy drink, or the other way around, having a fizzy drink after a bite of a chocolate bar? I don't know what I've done there.
Yes, I do know what you mean.
So you've eaten your chocolate bar and then you have a fizzy drink and it tastes like soda water. It's not a particularly pleasant experience. When you hear a song that you are familiar with and is just like a couple of slight tweaks or slight differences, sometimes it's like eating a chocolate bar after drinking a sweet fizzy drink. However, I'm going to say it now. This is like you've had your chocolate bar and you had that 12 months ago, and now you're having a fizzy drink. So your mouth doesn't even know Like your mouth is fresh. It's ready. It's ready for the sweetness, and you're going to be like. And I was genuinely like, when I listened to it.
When you listen to it, I'm pretty sure the words you said were, "That's that." What did you say? You said that is
Terrific.
shit.
I don't think I said it was
You
shit.
used a really good word. Wild. That is wild, is what you said.
Wow. I think I was watching a little bit of David Attenborough at that time, so that was why.
Somebody says, I saw it. It's gone. Chop chop story boy.
Yeah,
I think we need to keep this stream moving.
We'll keep the stream moving.
So the song we are releasing is called No Rules, No Limits, brackets, featuring the mighty Dropout Kings. It's exciting. Now, the thing about this version of the track is that this is kind of how we wanted the track to be in the beginning, right? We were working on the track. The second verse was meant to be done by a rapper. And we made our list of rappers. I won't necessarily go through who they all were, but Dropout Kings were very, very high on the list.
And I didn't know a single one of them.
The fact that we've been able to make it happen this time makes my heart soar because it is just so fucking cool. And I'm really excited for you guys to hear the version of the song that we wanted it to be in the first place. So over to you, Johnny, for your comments.
Well, the delicious second bite of the cherry. Now, if I go and think back to the time when I had the first bite of the cherry, the second bite is always nicer. It's a little bit different to the chocolate bar fizzy drink analogy. However, this particular version with a pair of chaps that I'd never before heard of until they started singing on our track, I think it's wonderful. There's some excellent lyricism. I'm not entirely convinced that the lyrics written were necessarily about the same thing that we are on about. But I would say that in terms of the vibe of the song, it certainly does fit. Like, they're not talking about taking a poo in a mosh pit. In fact, I don't think they mention it once.
They don't. They just say it begins where it started, I think is one of the lines. So, it begins where it started.
And you can't really argue with that.
We've gone from chocolate bars to cherry, says Holly.
It's a long way to go. We're really making some progress in this conversation, and I will be the catalyst to keep this moving forward. I'm certainly not going to dwell on anything. There'll be no going round and round and round in circles, going over the same of that. We're going to keep moving forward. In a minute, we may even be on to a slightly different subject.
There you go. We've got questions like, is John an English teacher? We want to know if you're drunk.
Am I drunk?
Another question we've had. So
I'm clinically unemployable. So
clinically unemployable. So if anybody's got a job for John, feel free to drop us a DM.
Making backgrounds.
He's a graphic designer. Is very clearly, is up his alley.
Correct.
We're struggling to hear you. Hang on, let me just adjust some stuff.
Where's Leo? That's like the worst question anyone could ask, isn't it?
Where is Leo? Even our bassist doesn't know where Leo is.
He doesn't want to know.
Never known where Leo is. John, if you need help, nod twice. Thank you very much. So wonderful. But I want to know, who's excited for the track? Who's heard the little teaser that we posted on the various platforms?
What did we share? Because I've not listened to that yet.
Who, what, how?
I'm going to go on there now. I'm going to go on there and listen to it and find out how much we've given away. Because it would be so cruel if we only shared the parts that may have already been familiar.
Nah.
Oh, God. Goodness me.
There you go.
Carry on playing that. That's
it's leaking. Leaked. Right. I mean, we leaked it. So Leo's down the pub is a theory we've received. So there you go. Yeah, we've got really excited all the way from Iceland. That's our boy Simi. One day we'll visit you, perhaps.
I prefer Aldi, I'll be honest.
Aldi right over Iceland. I'm with you on that, actually.
I think Iceland Warehouse has its place, though, amongst the discount retailers. They, for the longest time, had the very cheap 24 packs of Pepsi Max that I know that you really like.
I do love a bit of Pepsi Max.
When I saw them. And actually, there's a funny story about this. So I used to live near a place which had a Krispy Kreme opposite one of those. And the Krispy Kreme was one of those manufacturing Krispy Kreme places that had the hot light happy hour. And you went in, you got yourself a hot donut, and you could get a hot drink or whatever you want, but you got a free donut with everything. That's when I went up to £235. And yeah, whenever I went into the Iceland warehouse to wash down 6 donuts with 14 Pepsi Maxes, I always thought of you, Levi. I really did.
Oh, that's very kind of you. I'm glad. I'm in your thoughts and your memories. That's it's good. I'm glad to be there. Glad I've not made too much of a negative impression of, over the years.
Yeah, I don't know about that. So let's think about what we've got to talk about today. So we've got a really nice looking UK tour coming up with a couple of little trips here and there. One of them, we're off to Vienna. Can you believe?
I can't believe.
No doubt. I hope.
Yeah. Fun fact. I love Vienna, one of my favorite cities of the world. Last time I went, I saw Ice Nine Kills and Papa Roach and Hollywood Undead. And I'm not going to lie, one of the best shows of my life. And
you're putting those come to Brazil people to shame, aren't you? Because, you didn't say come to Melton Mowbray. You said, I'll go to Vienna.
I'm going to go to Vienna. That tour didn't come near me. So I went to it. Listen, lesson here for all of you motherfuckers that complain we don't play in your city, let alone country. Because, I did see a question. Play in Bristol. Well, little known fact, we're playing in Bath. So that is basically fucking Bristol.
I'm pretty sure you can walk from one to the other. There is absolutely no excuse.
There is a walking trail, I'm fairly certain, between Bath and Bristol.
Right. So Vienna, we're really looking forward to that.
First time overseas, Chuggalos.
Serious question. Is it where Viennetta comes from?
I would love to know the answer. If anybody can answer this question for us.
Wonderful. If Viennetta doesn't come from Vienna, then where does it come from? But if it does come from Vienna, Viennetta comes from Vienna. Did you know?
I didn't know. Thank you. Thank you for telling me.
You're welcome. So another important thing, in retrospect, I think there's a song coming out soon as well, haven't they? Is that tomorrow?
Yeah, we have a song dropping on the same day.
Disgusting behavior.
How crazy is that? We should have thought about this a bit harder. But
we absolutely should have.
It does help us both because it means we both start majorly pushing the tour on the same day. So
absolutely. So I'm going to run through where we're going, and I'm going to give. I'm going to try and give a fact about each of them. It may be real. It may not be real. It's your job to find out. So, 20th of October, we're in Exeter, the Cavern. True or false? Exeter City Football Club lost 9-0 yesterday against Reading, which is also pronounced Reading. True or false?
My prediction is false.
That's true. It's a true fact. Welcome to the game. Next one, Luton. Right, so.
I forgot we were playing Luton.
We're playing Luton. I'm trying not to use... So I've got a very specific one about Luton. True or false? Come Fly With Me, the David Walliams and Matt Lucas documentary on budget airlines, was filmed predominantly in Luton Airport.
Very cool. Very, very cool. True.
I have no idea. Somebody's going to have to fact check it. It sounds like it could work. Next up, we're in Nottingham. So we've already heard that Percy Picklebackers is the best name on tour. I completely agree. So Nottingham, true or false, Robin Hood was born in Nottingham. Come on. You got to be quick on these.
Was born in Nottingham.
He was born in Nottingham to Mother Mary and Father Joseph.
I do not believe it.
I have no idea. That's going to need to be fact checked. Newcastle. Right, what we're going to say here. So Newcastle is the birthplace of Alan Shearer. True or false?
No idea who Alan Shearer is. True.
From Simi Haller. Again, I'm going to need to check it.
Well, don't bother. It's fine.
Where was Alan Shearer born?
Are you asking Google?
In Gosforth.
Gosforth, Newcastle upon Tyne. Newcastle. There we go.
All right.
Very good. Glasgow. A Glaswegian kiss is a small peck on the cheek where you must make the sound of a bird once completed.
Absolutely talking out your ass.
Okay. Hull. True or false? Hull is also known as Kingston.
Kingston upon Hull. Well, I know that is what it's called. So.
Well, there we go. True. Right. True or false? Northampton neighbours its friend Southampton.
Just no.
No. And true or false? There is a walking track between Bath and Bristol.
True. Definitely true.
That is true. So, guys, we're going to Exeter, Luton, Nottingham, Newcastle, Glasgow, Hull, Northampton, and Bath. That's enough spread for you guys to get there. And funnily enough, we left off London. Guess why? Because we're going to get everybody down there for the biggest Christmas knees up you've ever bloody had. How's that?
Right. That's fucking right.
Is that true or false? That's true.
And if you're worried, if you're one of the Mancunians that constantly think we're avoiding you, we are.
That's right.
But we're also playing Macclesfield, so you can fucking travel.
Macclesfield, yeah. Where's that on the list?
That's on the 2nd of December, I believe.
So Macclesfield, that's northeast, isn't it? You're going to come out of there? No, northwest? Oh, come on. Macclesfield, where are you?
Fucking hell. Could you type any louder?
I could try. So that's just below Manchester. Like if you can't get on the I don't know, what are they
mega
called?
Bus.
Is it the mega bus they use up there, or the tram? I was trying to get tram out without being rude. You could take the tram south to Macclesfield, but don't worry, it's not too far south. You won't go past Stoke-on-Trent, so you're still up north. You'll love that.
That's right.
So, Macclesfield, real thing. Second, don't want to hear any whining from that side because we're doing it. We're there. We're going to be there.
So there you go. We've basically covered all of England except anywhere near Norwich. And the really northern part of Scotland, which I know is not in England.
Wow. Well, to be fair to the wonderful people of northern Scotland, when we played the absolute southernmost, that's what I'm trying to say, southernmost point of Scotland, essentially 5 footsteps from Gretna Green, we had people travel from Inverness, which is a very, very long way away. And Kerry, I don't know where you travelled from, but you're right. There is no excuse. The environment doesn't matter. Hang on, no, we care about the environment, but
I was going to say, like, we're not anti-environment.
Fill the car with people, make it a worthwhile trip, splits the petrol money, a little bit of an increase in ticket cost, but you can shoulder that. and then get yourself down, punch each other in the head, and go home.
So there you go. We've got a fun pub quiz question from our Icelandic friend. Here is a fun pub quiz question for Levi and John. What is the most dangerous animal in Iceland?
I'm not going to say Kerry Katona because I've already made that joke. Kerry Katona.
Kerry Katona. When I was in Iceland, I don't think I saw any animals, so I don't believe there are any animals in Iceland.
Human being, how about that? Is that
human being? I would wager that is probably true.
Probably across the whole of the world, we probably cause the most devastation.
We've got the answer. We've got the answer.
Sheep.
Of course. Of course. I can believe it. Cows are the most dangerous animal in the UK.
Like, how?
I've made that up. I don't know if that's true.
Okay. Right.
So Levi, we've had a question here. Levi, what brand is your shirt? The brand is a band, and they're called Void of Vision, and they're wonderful.
I'd quite like it if one day, like while she sleeps, ChuggaVision become like a clothing brand.
That's right.
The logo is better than the music. No offense, guys.
Oh yes, sorry. XL bullies are in the UK. They're incredibly dangerous.
What's that?
It's some bullshit. Don't worry about it. It's a type of dog. It's an American dog that is apparently extremely violent. But
yeah, but they just choose a different one every year, don't they?
That's right. That's right. So it's some bullshit.
And then those ones with the long noses, the English bull
terrier, yeah.
No.
Anyway, we're not here to talk about Iceland or dangerous animals. We're here to talk about the tour. We're here to talk about the tour and the new song that is dropping. So, tour, let's get back on track. What is special about this tour?
It's 8 days long, and we're going to like different places. I don't know. You tell me. Come on.
We have got a whole new stage rig, stage setup, stage lights. We're playing a set in a way that we've never played before.
Pyrotechnics.
But we haven't got pyrotechnics.
No pyrotechnics, okay?
No we can't afford the pyrotechnics yet.
Okay.
But this is, bar none, the biggest stage show we've ever put on.
Sheep joke, like it.
Got it?
Bar none.
Took me a second, but I'm now with you. And we are playing a set in a way that we've never played before. It's broken up in a slightly different way. Listen, if you've seen ChuggaVision before, you've not seen ChuggaVision like this. So please get your fucking tickets. It's going to be incredible. And slightly switching gears because we're releasing a song this at midnight tonight in the UK and whatever equivalent time it is in your country. We are going to be selling a brand new CD at the shows on this tour. And it will be the people who come to these shows will be the first people to get their hands on it. So if you want to hear, I'm trying to think, will the whole thing be out? No. If you want to hear stuff before anybody else, you can get a physical copy of this brand new CD before anybody else can hear it digitally. So if that's not a good enough reason for you to come to our show, then fuck you.
I am going to put, can I just put if I go, how do I post the link to tour dates?
I will put a link in here.
Is that all right? Can you do that?
Yeah. Absolutely, I can.
I'll end up putting my bank details or something in. Cool. Right. Well, in that case, I'm going to take your cue and go. I've got a jar of dirt. No, I've got a box.
That's a reference I've not thought about for a very long time. I appreciate that.
So I've got this. I'm just sort of making sure. Here we go. Am I all right? Am I allowed to take the background off? I know it breaks brand promise.
Do you know how to do that?
There we go. I was already halfway there, I'll be honest. I know that was supposed to be a bit, and we were supposed to jape at
your technical ineptitude. We've just got a question here.
Yeah.
Is there definitely going to be enough CDs for sale? Yes, Sophie, there will be. Absolutely.
So yeah, I was going to pretend that I was going to unbox it. The truth is, I've not opened it. Like, this side isn't open. I just didn't want to be seen to be struggling on camera. We've got a little screwdriver here. So
this is genuinely the first time either of us have seen these products. So we're not going to properly show them here because it will give some stuff away. But and I'm sure Toby will be in the Facebook Messenger chat going, please don't show anything. Please don't show anything.
Well, stop it because it just spurs me on. Right.
Here we go.
What have we got? We've got some dead serious stickers.
Oh, wow. Dead serious.
I'm dead serious that I'm going to be peppering these out with every merch order coming up.
Stick those on every guitar case we've got.
So if you make a merch order, you're getting yourself a little dead serious sticker. You'll be pleased to hear. And now I've got a couple of boxes of a bazillion CDs. Goodness me. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. So what can I show and what can I not show?
I think if you've got to show, you can show the artwork, but you've got to cover up any sensitive titles. Sensitive titles!
Like that?
There you go.
There we go. And then, what have we got on here? Oh, extra special thanks to all of our Patreon subscribers who all get an individual shout out on the back of the CD. That's
fucking right.
I'm pretty sure my name isn't even on this CD.
You keep showing the fucking name of the CD, mate.
Well, if anyone knows what it's called, don't tell anyone because I'll get in so much trouble. There we go.
So there you go. We've got a brand new CD that will be available at these shows, and you can get your hands on the new tunes before anybody else. So there you go. We can say it is a 6-track CD. It is not a whole new album.
You're correct. It's sick as fuck.
Yes. And it's going to be good. So get your tickets to the show. It's going to be epic. It's going to be ridiculous. And then you can give us some more money and buy a CD.
Absolutely. And we'll have them on special. They'll be on Nectar prices.
Oh, Nectar, what we saying about club card discounts?
Oh, buy one. Yeah. We're going to get onto that train, aren't we? We're going to have to have a chug card, and people are going to be able to come up to the merch desk. And what we'll do is we'll put all of our t-shirts up to a stupid price, and then we'll go, if you've got a chug card, you can get that for the price we were selling it to you before.
There you go. We do Patreon discounts. So if you are a member of the Patreon and you can fucking prove it, then we will absolutely give you a discount depending on your tier.
It is a tier-based discount.
It is a tier-based discount.
It's not everything in life is fair, but the more money you give, the more money you get off. I would say if you buy enough merch, you could probably make your money back. And I think actually the top tier Chuggalo, or whatever we call that,
top tier
Chuggalo, that, we were trying to work out whether we were making money or not off of that. And I'm going to say may not have, but either way, it's always appreciated. Any Patreon from the top to the bottom, from the bottom to the top.
That's right.
One is in our hearts and on our CDs. So if you want to be part of that, you want to get your name on CDs and also see some very interesting. We've got a lot of very interesting things coming up, haven't we? Because we just actually recorded a music video, which is going to be very interesting. We're going to be able to release some very interesting behind-the-scenes stuff to our Patreon. There is some very interesting stories and tales about the music we're releasing. That is the sound of an empty Pepsi Max can, if anyone was wondering.
Absolutely right. That's what that was.
And those sorts of things that we just wouldn't share anywhere else gets shared on the Patreon.
That's right. There is already, if you were to sign up today, you would get so much shit included with the monthly subscription. It is unbelievable the amount of stuff that's on there. All sorts of shit that we wouldn't normally show anybody. Stuff that we could probably get in trouble for having on there, to be quite frank.
And also, there's still lots and lots of stuff that you know, when we actually realize how much stuff there is, you know, there's more stuff to put on there. And also, if you're a Patreon, don't ever feel like you can't ask us for things that you like. If you want to hear the bass only to a song, you know, if you're really that unwell that you want to hear that, then you can ask us and we'll send you the bass track. We will send you the unedited bass track, which
not the unedited one. That will never be heard by anybody.
We're going to listen to unedited bass from Vera's own thumbs.
That's never not been recorded by someone else.
Look, it's not like that. I said when we started at the very beginning that jazz bass on GarageBand was elite, and that's the only one we should be using. And
I will say the first record, Zodiac Arrest, was Zombass.
I don't know what that means, if I'm honest.
It's just like the jazz bass, but angrier.
Oh, I do love the jazz bass. It's just,
I think it was Zombass 2 is what it was.
Jazz bass is on the demo for Stitches and Glitches. That's the absolute truth. And I don't know if you've got that somewhere, but I've
got that.
Produced. That was written, directed, produced, shot by Mr. Johnny V. And by the fact that absolutely none of it was playable by human, especially the drums.
There you go.
So Holly has asked, any chance I can request a birthday video from Leo if I sign up to your Patreon? You can ask whatever you want. That's the only there's no rules around what you can ask for.
Correct.
Whether we'll promise it and never do it, like, that's a completely different thing. But you could, like, the only rule is there's no rules around what you can ask for.
There's no rules, no limits around.
Right.
There you go. Around what you can ask for. We will try our very, very fucking best. We absolutely try and accommodate. And you know,
Christmas message last year or the year before, I don't know what.
I sat here and I sat in this very room that people can't see right now, and I sent a very nice message to every single one of you on the Patreon. And you know, it was a little merry Chugmas little thing, but it was good fun. I enjoyed it, and it's not like I recorded one and then just sent it all out. Your name was mentioned, motherfucker. Yeah. Listen, you get special treatment from the Boom Boys. And
to be fair, like, now AI and deep fakes are a thing. Like, we're going to be able to churn them out at twice the speed this year.
Is exactly it. We've got an AI model of both me and Johnny now.
That's right.
Which is actually what you're currently watching.
All I would say is that the mouth movements are a little bit off. The rest of it seems okay.
Yeah. They've absolutely nailed the voice, I think.
Do you know how many hours of Johnny Virgo I've had to listen to in order to be able to replicate him as accurately as I have today?
Oh, wow. Now I'm... Okay. I listen, it's quite... I can tell you how many hours.
Go on.
It's 2.
2 hours. 2 whole hours.
2 whole hours. That's exactly right. So here we go. I've started some questions here. Let's work through these questions before we move on.
Come on.
Will we ever tour in America?
Yes, if we get invited and somebody will pay us.
There is many things that get in the way of going to America, but we would absolutely love to, and it's not off. It's not out of the question. We've just got to find the right opportunity.
The truth of the matter is, if we could get over to America tomorrow, we'd have to wake up very early to get the plane.
Too early for Johnny to currently take off work for. I forgot you're unemployed.
We absolutely do want to get over there, and we'll accept any serious opportunity that we get. Absolutely. Even going over to Europe is a little bit of a. If anything, us going over and playing a show in Vienna should be proof enough that we're willing to do whatever it is, if there's the means to do it.
Exactly.
What more can we do?
It's I would say yes. Before we go to America, we will absolutely be hitting Europe hard. But hopefully after Europe, then it's time to conquer the other countries, baby. Right.
Like Wales.
I think we answered that.
Cool. Next question.
Are we coming back to Leicester?
Maybe.
Maybe is the honest answer to that question. Next question.
Oh, well, we will at some point, sure.
We've definitely played Leicester in the past. Love you so much, but why is my future husband Leo not here? Let's just delete that question and pretend it's never happened. He's at the pub. Yeah, that's absolutely right. When are we moving to the US? Oh dear. The US sounds scary, man.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to live there forever. I'd like to go there and enjoy it for a bit.
I think I'd sooner move to Australia than the US.
Oh, it's even further.
It is even further. But I mean,
I'd be happy to move to like Stroud, I think.
Stroud. No, is that about as far as you'll go?
Maybe. I would go as far as that.
You'd go where?
Stow-on-the-Wold.
Oh, I thought you said Stoke.
No. Stoke can absolutely do one.
Stoke-on-Trent.
No. Go on, next question.
Next question. Which version of No Rules, No Limits will we play live? Now, listen, there are some words.
Playing with the Dropout Kings.
When we play with Dropout Kings on tour, let's just will that into existence. Dropout Kings, the boys, if you're watching, let's make it happen. Wink. Which version will we do live? Well, we're not going to play the new version of the song without Dropout Kings. There are some words in that song that
rules which, for reasons which will soon become apparent, and unfortunately rules that we will abide by despite there being none.
Exactly. We will not be performing this version of the song.
There would also be no limits to the amount of criticism that we may get if we even consider to perform the new version. Anyway, the point is that we would do a disservice to it because they absolutely nailed it, and I cannot wait for you guys to hear it. It's an hour and 15 minutes away. If you add the extra hour from British Summertime, 2 hours and 15 minutes, you'll be close enough. So close you can almost taste it.
So there you go. That is that question. When are we going to come to Cardiff? Wink.
Well, when you stop winking at me.
When you stop winking, we'll come to Cardiff.
No, we'll be over there soon enough. It's a lovely place. It's the traffic that does me. Bit of traffic on a Friday.
That's right.
Anyway,
we like Cardiff. We like Cardiff a lot, and it's definitely on the agenda to go back. In the meantime, little drive to Bath for you. Right, next question. Hang on, let me just organise these. Cannot wait to see you in Nottingham. We've booked 3 days there just to see you guys. Can't wait to see you back in Birmingham. That's not a question, but thank you very much, Lucifer. We're speaking to Satan himself. Blimey.
That is an honour, and I mean, only Satan would want to spend 3 days in Nottingham. So, really true to character there.
There we go. I caught a drumstick when I first saw you live. Feel free to throw another my way. I need a ChuggaBoom drumstick pair. Hint, hint. I will absolutely pass that on to Caster.
Hint taken. I will be launching drumsticks at you repeatedly until you catch one.
There you go. Just hold up a sign, say, hit me with your rhythm stick, and we will absolutely do that.
You bring up Ian Drury.
Yes, mate.
Like a bit of Ian Drury.
I do enjoy a bit of Ian Drury, and I also enjoy the blockheads.
Yeah, one of my favorite lines was "Hit me with your rhythm stick, two fat bastards, click, click, click,
click, hit me." There you go. Right, that's that one. Will it ever tour the US? Yes, we've already answered that. Any chance? Yeah, we've answered that. What advantage? Okay, interesting. We're not going to spend too long on this. But what advice can you give someone who wants to start a band? I'll start. Just write some shit. Write some shit, because you can only get good by being shit first. And also, this is actual real advice now. Be in a band with musicians who are better than you.
Always be in a band with musicians who are better than you. I've never, ever been in a band with musicians who are not better than me.
So there you go. Always be the worst member of your band.
That's for sure. It keeps you on your toes and you learn crap loads. So be the worst. If you're in a band and you're looking around and other people are crap, you've got to go,
that's guys, it.
I'm out of here. You've got to be the shittest. And if you're not trying hard enough.
Right, we've got some more questions here. Do we take nectar points?
We'll accept whatever. Those little vouchers you get as well that get you those red letter days, we'll take those.
Absolutely. Blue light card, we accept.
100%, 20% off. All ChuggaBoom Nando's material.
I am still waiting for my t-shirt. This is okay, right. This actually gives me a perfect opportunity to address this. So, not long ago, we had our remix competition. It was fucking sick. We actually had like a lot of entries for it, which is fucking awesome. Because
we're really pleased. I said it was an absolute terrible idea and nobody will do it.
Yep. We had a big old phone call, and Johnny was like, nobody's going to enter. Who the fuck's going to enter? And you motherfuckers did enter, and it was awesome. And we heard some really, really dope versions of one of our tracks. But we have got a winner. They have been informed that they have won. Everybody else has been informed that, sorry, they are not the winner. But thank you. But everybody who did enter will be receiving a free shirt. You know about this if you entered. We will be sending that out very, very soon. We just need to get some final bits sorted for it. But we will absolutely... Johnny is going to be sending those out personally. So we'll just a little bit of patience, please, guys.
With them as well, I promise.
Free sticker with the free shirt. So if you took part in that, fucking thank you. We loved everything that we heard. But there was one winner, and they fucking knocked it out of the park, and we can't wait to announce that partnership. So there you go. That is that question answered fairly well, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will definitely be buying a CD when you have them in Austria. I want first dibs. You will have first dibs by going to the Austria show.
That's right. You're going to be the first person with one of these beautiful CDs.
Yeah, that will be the first opportunity to get yourself one of our new CDs.
I cannot wait to add that CD to our carnet.
There you go. Patreon rules. Yes, it does, Dustin. Patreon fucking rules, especially our Patreon members. Can't wait for the merchandise. Answered that. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, right. I think... Oh, here we go. Toby says, what can we expect from the Xmas show, the Soonmas show?
So, I know we have a bit of a joke about the fact that I do nothing all day, all night, all afternoon, all evening. That little gap between 10 and 11 when you're thinking about having a biscuit. However, I was thinking hard one day, and I came up with a bit of an idea for the Christmas show. And this Christmas show is potentially going to be the biggest, most theatrical, interesting,
pantomimic,
metalcore experience of your entire life. It's going to be so different to anything that we've ever done before. and it's going to incorporate things that we enjoy outside of solely performing metalcore music. We're a bunch of talented chaps. So we're gonna untie those strings from our different bows, and we're gonna whack them on one great big harp. And we're gonna come in and we're gonna try something a little bit different. That we're gonna be having dress rehearsals. We're gonna be inviting our parents along to see the first version. We're gonna have a matinee. We're not gonna have a matinee.
We're not doing a matinee.
We're not doing a matinee, but we're gonna try something a little bit different. We're gonna do something a bit special for you. I mean, essentially, you're gonna stand there and you watch music, and we're gonna incite violence, but there's gonna be a bit more to it, and it's gonna be a very, very, very good show. It's gonna be a very interesting show, and you're gonna be treated. You're not gonna leave there without a smile on your face.
It's gonna be a lot of fun, and it is gonna be the
I see
most different, the most different show that we've ever put on. Definitely the most different. Don't know if that means anything to anybody, but
nothing to me.
Can't tell if Johnny is wearing a white shirt or has a pale as fuck freshly waxed chest. The guy just has no hair. I can tell you now. He is completely top to bottom hairless.
Neck down alopecia.
There you go.
Come at me.
Right. What else is on the list? Is there anything else to knock off?
So we have merchandise that is still for sale. If you haven't picked up your Barbie shirts or your shorts or your booty shorts or your caps, get that in, get that ordered. Go and do that now, because I'm actually going away for the weekend. And
where are you off to?
Oh God, I'm going to a place in Devon, of all places.
Devon.
Biddiston. Is that a place in Devon? Anyway, I'll be away, and then Monday I'll be back. So Monday I'll be hopefully spending my entire day at the post office, upsetting John. Other John.
John. There's another John.
There's another John in these ends.
Posty John.
He runs the local post office, and we go in there, and he gets particularly stressed while I bring him packages and packages, and I've got a queue of fellow village folk behind me getting incredibly stressed that they can't buy their stamps and their biscuits. So yeah, if you can help me upset John further, that'd be wonderful. That's other John at the post office.
Basically, that was a really roundabout way of saying get your merch order in. It'll be shipped out on Monday.
Yeah. And Tom, I think it is Biddeford. That looks right. I don't know if it's Biddeford, but yeah.
Lovely. Thanks, Tom. Right. I think we are out of questions on this end, unless anybody's got some last minute things. Do we have any last minute things we want to say?
I'm very, very excited to play some new songs live. Yeah. I'm also very, very excited to come out. Like, some of the ticket sales in some of the shows have exceeded expectations at this point. You know, ticket sales usually pick up about a few weeks out from the shows, but I'll be honest, there's a couple on there. I would be getting your tickets now, because if we see any more sold, then you may be looking at not being able to get in. So the ticket link has been shared. We won't crash the van this time, I promise.
Well, can we promise? We will absolutely have somebody watching people reverse at all times.
Yeah. Well, look, it doesn't matter if we do or we don't. We're going to have a great time either way. We had a great time last time either way. So, look, Cat Weasel, I'm sorry that she was too young. She'll just have to wait. But next time, we'll make sure that we're playing a place where everyone is welcome. Maybe how about Swansea Carnival? We'll come and do Swansea Carnival if you can.
Let's go. If anybody's got the hookup, we'll do it. If it was up to us, we'd have people of all ages there. I might even tone down the swearing. No, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. That's too difficult. In fact, I actually think that's out of my range.
All things.
Yeah. But anyway, if it was up to us, we would absolutely play.
That hasn't already been said, or I'm not allowed to say, which means there's more stuff coming. So keep your eyes peeled. We really appreciate all of the interaction that we're getting at the moment. It's great to see. There's great numbers of people listening to our music all of the time, and we're super, super, super grateful for that. Keep it going. Buy some tickets to come and see us on the tour. It's going to be a load of fun. You'll get an entire hour and a half of me waffling bullshit, which is what we're all really here for, punctuated by this weirdo singing at you. It's going to be a great time.
So just to finish off, I am going to post up a link to the tour and to the pre-save link for the song that is coming out at midnight tonight. There's the link. I have sent it in the comment section of whichever platform you're watching this on. So go buy some tickets and then go and pre-save the song.
Save.
And let's all enjoy the brand new shit coming tonight at midnight. No rules, no limits, featuring the fucking boys Dropout Kings.
Drop.
Genuinely a fucking sick collab.
Genuinely.
It's like actually fucking dope. So I'm really excited for you all to hear it. And without any further ado, I'm going to go and watch Taskmaster.
And I am going to go and look at a magnolia wall for 45 minutes just to try and calm down after this. So thank you very much, guys. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for letting me speak for the last 53 minutes. It's the first people I've spoken to all day. And I will love you, leave you, and kiss you goodbye.
Mwah. Big love, Chuggalows. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you tonight at midnight for the brand new shit. See you soon, motherfuckers.
Bye.